Hello people, yeah, this is kind of a response video. I've been meaning to do it for the last couple of weeks, but I haven't got round to it. But I think I ought to get one out there, get it out there, because strike while the iron's hot, so to speak, because, you know, those people that are doing these videos have already done them, and I don't think there's going to be many more come out. But anyway, Phil Raptrap25 put a video out a couple of weeks ago. YouTuber made me do it, and it was basically Chris Six-Shot Changer had convinced him to buy a toy, which was Planet X's Kalis, their Not Swoop homage, and Phil bought it, absolutely loved it, did that video. So now a couple of other people have done it, and I've decided I'm going to do one as well. And the reason being is a certain bot that I've bought recently has just turned up, and even though it deserves a proper review because it's a really seriously cool bot, but I thought, well, there are a couple of other bots that I've got that I bought or I pulled the trigger on because other YouTubers, I saw other YouTubers reviewing them, and they made me think, I've got to have that bot now. So yeah, I thought I would do one, and this is it. So let's get started. The first one, I've got a few videos, just basically to show you the videos in question. So I've queued one up to start with. Yeah, the first one is this.
Sunstreaker's Robot Mod. Gorgeous, gorgeous little toy. I sound little. Bigger than today's deluxes, but still a gorgeous little toy. The very, very prolific head sculpt, very much reminiscent of his IDW counterpart.
Yes, Pred, DestructionSnakePit. Yeah, I saw that video and it obviously did something to me. It made me remember that I used to like Sunstreaker as a character back in the G1 comic days, even though his appearance in the G1 comics was very fleeting. He used to appear, then he'd get damaged, then he'd be in Ratchet's repair bay, and you didn't see much of him. But there's just something about Sunstreaker I liked. Bright yellow bot, based on a Lamborghini Countach with a bloody rocket pack on his back. Brilliant bot. Anyway, Pred went through the whole, IDW saga, his backstory in the IDW, and even though I've not seen the IDW comics, still, but it made me think, I used to like Sunstreaker, and I liked the look of the toy, and as soon as I watched that video, I was straight onto eBay, and I bought this fella for the sum total of about just over 15 quid. And the irony is that I bought it from a guy called Tom Owen, and he then sent me an email to say, oh, I'm selling my collection, I've got a load of other bots I want to sell. But he didn't actually get around to sending me the list until the new year, and as we all know, I then went to spend 250 odd quid, and I've bought over a dozen bots from him, some really high quality plastic. So thanks, Pred. It's all thanks to you. If it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have bought this, and I wouldn't have got that stuff off Tom Owen. So I owe you a massive debt of thanks for that. Fucking awesome, dude. Right, okay, so we're on to the next one. So here we go. I don't know if you can see it. Mr. MONKEYZENTV.
Thank you very much. Speaking of primes, this review is connected to that. I'm sure you see it on the title anyway. Base Hunters. Hunter Optimus Prime. He's the green version. Yes, he's the orc version. Those of you 40k fantasy fans of Games Workshop. You know what? If I had this, if this was metal, if this was a blade, right, I'd be carted for that.
Yeah, Monkey's review of this thing. And he keeps going on about his fucking chopper! And just oh, it just made me laugh when I saw that. And it just made me want to get this toy. I mean, it's not just his chopper. I mean, it's the gimmick as well. There you go. Gatling gun death that comes up. Boom. Yeah. Weaponizer Prime, but the Beast Hunters Beast Tracker Prime, the green version. I saw this and I thought, I've got to get me one of those. Not least because of the massive chopper and the gimmick, but it's a green Optimus Prime. It's just, I mean, yeah. So I bought one of these because of Monkey. Monkey made me do it. He made me pull the trigger on this one. So yeah, thanks Jim. Thanks for that one. I know you're not a subscriber of mine, but I'm sure the word will get around on the TFYTC to watch this video, and so you get your thumbs up. Yes. Now, right, next we move on to Mr. Mitch Santona.
Get this guy transformed. If you want to open this cage up here, it's basically a little spot for your Optimus figure to go in. This guy goes down, and the second you do that, stuff's going to start popping out, so just keep your eyes on it here. We've got... That was pretty neat, right? Come on, you got to admit, that's a cool gimmick. You stick Optimus down, this thing comes out.
Yes! Another humongous toy that I never thought I'd get, but I was on the fence about this Chomp and Stomp Grimlock. And here he is. I was on the fence about this guy, but then I watched Mitch Santona's review on it and I thought, I've got to get me one. I held out until I got one off eBay, a used one at the right price, because this thing is shelf warming in the shop so hard right now. The price is slowly coming down. It might eventually get down to like the £25–30 mark, but maybe not just yet. But I couldn't wait. I just had to get one. Managed to get this guy for about just under 30 quid shipped off eBay. And I'm really happy with him. It's just a glorified one-step changer. It is a humongous great hunk of plastic. It's a brick at the end of the day, with lights and sounds and a little bit of articulation in the arms. But I love it. It's great, and it totally fills out the big bot spot in my room. So yeah, cheers Mr. Santona. Much appreciated on that one. Right, so on to the last one, and no video clips with this one. Yes, this last bot is another Optimus Prime bot that I had my eyes on. And there was a couple of YouTubers who made me pull the trigger on this one. And it is War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Now, this toy is... Well, part of the reason why I wanted to get it is because War for Cybertron Optimus Prime, it's one of those Transformers that's got quite a sophisticated transformation. It's quite complex, not overly complex, but you know, it's got enough things going on with it that to make it really interesting and quite a challenge and a puzzle to transform. But it's in a little compact deluxe size toy. There's been many complaints saying that this toy should have been, you know, Voyager scale, and I suppose it should have been, being as it's Optimus Prime, it's the leader. They should have done a Voyager or a leader class version of this, but they didn't. But the couple of people that really made me decide that I had to get one of these was Vigadeath, who highlighted the toy in his top 10 bots that I own video, and internet personality Vangelus, who did his first Chillformations video using this very toy. Now, mine just arrived today, and this particular toy has come from John Garringer, and he had to sell off a large amount of his collection in order to raise funds to pay for treatment on his sick dog Remus, who's got possible life-threatening illness and a much beloved family pet, so he needed to raise money to pay for vet's bills. So he sold off a lot of his collection, and I saw on one of his videos he had one of these, and I knew I wanted one. And this guy kind of goes for big bucks on YouTube. He did me a good deal. It cost me more to ship this guy than it did to actually buy the toy, but I still got him for a good price. I haven't played with it yet. Literally just got it out of the package, but I can see that it's a really cool looking toy. And if you're watching, Mr. Garringer, thanks for selling me this, and I really hope that things work out with Remus. I really do hope that you discover what's wrong with Remus, you find a cure for it, and he gets better, because you know you've got an awesome looking dog, and I really hope that, you know, it's good news at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my couple of YouTuber made me do it. Some people are nominating other YouTubers to do this. I don't know whether I should nominate some other YouTubers. I'm trying to think, who could I nominate? Who could I nominate who would actually do a video on this? Who actually watches my channel? There are a few people that spring to mind. One is Ben, Mr. Waspshop23. Any chance you could do a YouTuber made me do it video, please? And I think the other one has got to be my mate Richard Bisto Yeti, because I met him the other weekend and he's just an awesome dude and he's putting out awesome video content at the moment. So Richard, any chance, man? Be great if you could. So yeah, that's been my little video, my YouTuber made it video. A couple of bots that I was heavily influenced by YouTubers, other YouTubers into buying. There are probably a couple of other bots in my collection that would also qualify, but these were the 4 that sprung to mind. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I've been TFR Wilderness, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.